Hello Cancer, welcome to your February reading, your predictions. I'm going to be doing this video a bit differently. So what I'll be doing is, as I'm sure you can see, there are different chapters. I'm going to be doing a general reading, a career and finances, and then I'm going to be moving on to the love portion where I will be doing reading for singles, and then those who are in a relationship, and then those who are in separation. So, yeah, I'm going to be using the Angel Wisdom Tarot, the Gilded Tarot, and the Sacred Destiny for the general messages, and then the the career and finances. And then I'll be switching up the Sacred Destiny for the Romance Angels for the love portion. So, yeah. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I post zodiac readings, pick card readings, and collective readings. If you want to check any of those readings out, I do have links in the description box below to all those playlists. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I have that link also in the playlist, or in the description box below. What else was I going to say? I think that's it. Yeah. And if you enjoy this video, if anything resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. Because I'm going to be going back to back with these readings. It'll be pretty quick for the month of February. I'm also going to have a pick a card reading for February as well, so definitely check that out. Alright, let's jump right into the general reading. Alright, Spirit, for the month of February, what does Cancer need to know? Well, let me start with, before I shuffle these, when I did your pre-shuffle, Cancer, there was a couple of messages that came out. One of the messages that came out that really stuck with me was that you're going to be getting some sort of truth about, I heard truth and clarity, kind of like the Ace of Swords. Truth and clarity about a situation. I don't know what that situation is. Only you know that. But that really stuck out to me. Another thing that I saw with you is that you need to have patience about something. I felt this energy where you were going to have to really take time to yourself, and maybe avoid any sort of conflicts or disagreements or drama. There's this energy that you're going to have to stand up for yourself at some point, but you need to pick and choose your arguments wisely. Because you weren't going to win them all. That's what I was getting. Another thing I was getting was that you need to take action towards something. That you need to stop being in hermit mode and not doing anything. And you need to actually move towards something. I was getting Knight of Pentacles. And then I got, what's the other card? I'm pretty sure it was another Pentacles card. I can't remember what it was now. But it was showing basically this was work related. You need to take action towards something work related. So I don't know if some of you are going to be applying for new jobs. If you're debating, back and forth whether you should apply for some sort of promotion, start your own business, something like that. It was like you really need to get all your ducks in a row. Knight of Pentacles talks about planning out everything, like getting all the details worked out, and then taking action. So I feel like you just need to come up with some sort of plan and then put that plan into motion. So that was the pre-shuffle energy for just the general collective energy. Let's see now what messages come out for you. Spirit, what messages, general messages do you have for Cancer for the month of February? What does Cancer need to know? New beginnings flipped over but did not come out. You did have the Ace of Cups come out. I do remember that. So some sort of emotional new beginning. Well, okay. We got fulfillment on the bottom. Interesting. The only one that flipped over is love, just as I said the Ace of Cups. Take that. What else do we have? New beginnings ended up coming out after all. I said some of you were in hermit energy, didn't I? Solitude. New beginnings. Embracing. Embracing just talks about kind of being, this feeling, being in like murky waters and really need to be in sync and embrace your emotions. That's typically what it talks about. Make sure all these are... Okay, let's get started. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer? What general message do you have for Cancer for the month of February? The Star, Aquarius energy. What general messages do you have for Cancer for the month of February? General messages do you have for Cancer for the month of February, please, Spirit. What does Cancer need to know? We've got the Two of Cups. So we had the Ace of Cups, and then we have the Two of Cups. Let me show you. Star. Two of Cups. Definitely some sort of new love coming in. We'll see what this is about. Also got new beginnings here. Something. Some of you who are in a relationship could be taking your relationship to the next level, I'm hearing. Maybe get engaged on Valentine's Day. Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer for the month of February? We've got Three of Pentacles. There's that work coming in. One more, please, Spirit. Thank you. We've got the Eight of Swords. And that bottom deck, we've got Knight of Cups. Definitely love coming in, for sure. Okay. Spirit, what are the messages you have for Cancer for the month of February? What does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know for the month of February? Give me one more, please, Spirit. Woof, we've got 10 of Cups on the bottom. What is going on, Cancer? Okay. First one out was the Eight of Cups. This did come out in your pre-shuffle as the bottom of the deck energy, the overall energy. So walking away from something that no longer emotionally fulfills you. Can you see that? Yes. Make sure all these are in view. Then we had the Moon come out, your energy. Then we've got the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Okay, right off the bat, I've seen new love coming in. Okay. I'm saying new love because it feels like with this Eight of Cups here, it's like walking away from something that's not serving you. And I feel like because that's Cups energy, it's like the emotional energy. Now this could be just like a job situation too, for a lot of you, but it feels more like you're walking, you know, you're walking away from something and moving towards something else, because the Eight of Cups can talk about taking action, which we talked about. You need to take action towards something, starting a new path, a new journey, something like that. So there's some sort of, and we've got the New Beginnings card here too. So some of you are leaving something behind in the month of February and moving towards something new, some sort of new beginning. I feel like when I was looking at this, I'm like, a new dawn is approaching, is what I heard. I feel like some of you have felt like you've been trapped in a certain situation with this Eight of Swords here. It's like being afraid to actually take action. But the truth is, with the Eight of Swords, it's all in your head. You could get out at any time. It's like you need to be able to take responsibility for your life. Don't blame it on someone else. Don't try to self-sabotage, anything like that. This is like, she can just take off her bindings and her blindfold and she can just walk through that gate. Like, she's not actually trapped, you know? She's free to go, come and go as she pleases, right? Nobody's holding her back. She's doing that to herself. So there's energy of get out of your head. and free yourself. I feel like you've been stuck in that kind of like solitude energy, stuck in your emotions. I feel like between the moon and the embracing, it feels like like I said earlier, like a murky kind of energy. Like, I don't know how to describe this. It's like with the moon, it talks about things that are hidden, or keeping secrets, or intuition, something that's a mystery. And I feel like embracing, it's more of like, it talks about being in murky waters, but learning how to like embrace our emotions more. I'm hearing being more emotionally mature for some of you, but I feel like with the moon, that is your energy. That's the emotional energy. The moon represents emotions in astrology. So I feel like some of you have come to terms with the fact that something isn't working. And you've decided that it's better for you and your sanity and your, emotional fulfillment if you just move on and you head in this new direction. I feel like you have been in that hermit mode, that solitude for a while, and you've been trying to figure out a way to release this situation. Okay? Now, for some of you, this could be like a marriage, because the Hierophant's here. It has something to do with like contracts, long-term contracts, marriage, something is what I feel like. I don't feel like the Hierophant really fits in. It's weird when it came out. I was like, that doesn't really fit in with what I'm seeing. The only other option I could say for this card is with this Two of Cups and the Love, and we have the Ten of Cups at the bottom, which is a marriage card. The Hierophant could come into play with that. Like, you could be finding, new love, and that's the person you end up marrying. Or you could be progressing your relationship to the next level and getting engaged or married. For a lot of you, though, it could be you walking away from an actual marriage or some sort of long-term commitment. That's what the Hierophant represents. Now, we do have, with Love, Two of Cups, the Star, and even the Magician, plus the New Beginnings. It feels like your dreams are coming true. Like, you've been wanting some sort of deep, meaningful relationship or with someone, and this is like the end of some sort of challenges, an end of challenging times, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Some of you could be moving in with someone, though. I always think of the House with this Two of Cups. But otherwise, I feel like this new love's coming in. Something's going to be blooming. Something new and exciting and fresh. It's like I'm hearing breath of fresh air. New dawns coming in for you. It's going to be just on the horizon. And I feel like you're really excited about this. Okay? I feel like you have that Knight of Cups, that person rushing in. This is someone who's very romantic and flirtatious. Somebody who's, you're falling in love with. It's like being swept off your feet. It's like a sudden love affair. But yeah, it's really, it's really about feeling fulfilled, okay? So I feel like for a lot of you, this person's going to come in and just totally sweep you off your feet, and you're not going to see this coming. I feel like there's going to be a wish fulfillment with the Star here. Something you've been manifesting, for sure. But I feel like you got to get out of your head, get out of this other situation first. Now, for others of you, if this isn't love related, what I'm seeing is some sort of partnership. I'm seeing you making your dreams come true. It's like you're focusing on your manifestations, and they're coming true with the Star card. Star is like wishing upon a star, and, dreams are actually coming true in real life, okay? You're doing what you love with that Love card, and that's exactly, look. Three of Pentacles, first thing on here. Do what you love. Love. I can't make this up. So yeah, so a lot of you are really focusing on getting those pentacles, getting that money, getting recognition for your work. People might be looking up to you, might be in a leadership role. You're working well with others. This is a teamwork card. You have an excellent reputation. You're doing quality work that you're getting recognized for. It's like you stand out in some way, all right? But I feel like you're manifesting some sort of I feel like you've kind of just been stuck in this, I'm not going to say stagnant, it's just but that's kind of what it feels like. It's like something isn't working and you've been stuck there for too long, and now you've manifested this new beginning. For others of you, I'm hearing, because we've got the 8 of Swords here and the 3 of Pentacles, this feels like, honestly, some of you could have some sort of creative work that you really want to put out there in the world, okay? And you're in your head about getting yourself out there and people actually seeing you and judging your work. And you're really worried that it's not going to work out, that people aren't going to love what you do. I'm here to tell you now, do it anyway. Life's short, okay? People always have something negative to say no matter what you do. And, you know, the world needs your creativity. So please don't hold yourself back based on other people's opinions. You should be living life for yourself, not for other people, okay? So a lot of you have a new beginning with your career or some sort of side hustle, something like that. You're doing what you love to do, and it's going to make you so happy. So yeah, and for some of you, I'm seeing that you may be keeping this secret from some people with the moon here. It's something that's hidden, secretive, okay? It feels like, yeah, like maybe you're doing something on the side, you haven't told other people about it because you don't want to know, you don't want them to know, you know, that you're doing it. But yeah, it could be something that, like a tarot channel, astrology. Maybe you have a religious family and they're like, no. It could be something like OnlyFans. I'm just throwing that out there, but you get the idea, where it's something where like you don't want other people to know. And for others of you, it's nothing like that. It's just like you want to see if you could make your side hustle work, or your dream come true. Maybe you're writing that book. Maybe you started painting again. I don't know, playing a musical instrument, singing, and you know, you don't want to receive any sort of backlash. You're afraid that if people come along, family or friends, coworkers, whatever, they might be like, what? You know, like, and kind of make you feel like you're not worthy of putting that out there, or putting yourself out there. And I feel like some of you are holding off from actually telling anybody to see if it's going to be a success first, okay? So I do feel like you are going to be doing whatever it is you love to do, and I feel like it is going to be successful, but you got to get out of your head first. So with that said, Cancer, those are the general messages and the pre-shuffle messages. Let's jump right into your career and finances for the month of February. All right, Spirit, for the month of February, what's happening in Cancer's career and finances? What's happening in Cancer's career and finances for the month of February? We've got solitude again. What is happening? Put that right there. Month of February, career and finances for Cancer, please, Spirit. We've got flow. Going with the flow, being in a state of flow. Like I write, for instance, and that's too many though. Writers talk about being in that flow state where you're just not really thinking about the outside world. So that's for some of you. I'm thinking about that. Okay, career and finance. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we've got security. This makes me think of like the Four of Wands, like financial security and stability. We've also got pleasure. So doing something you love, okay? Okay. What's going on with Cancer and their career and finances in February, Spirit? Career and finances for Cancer in February. We got the Hierophant again. Just had that in the general. Career and finances in February, please, Spirit. One more, please. One more, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, Three of Wands at the bottom. This is planning for the long term. Abundance from your past choices. Pride in the success of your labors, and being patient about what's happening next. This is like you waiting for your ships to come in. Oh my god. What is happening? We've got, okay, so the Hierophant came out in the from the other deck in the general reading. So this is Taurus energy. We've got that Solitude that also came out, and I said it's like Hermit energy, and look what comes out. Virgo energy, Hermit. And look what comes out again in the general. 3 of Pentacles. Some of y'all are really, and I love actually that this came out. Some of y'all are really focused on your work. We've got pleasure here and doing what you love. I love that for you. Okay. Okay, so Spirit, what are the messages you have for Cancer, their career and finances for February? Got the Empress. Okay, then we've got the Star again from a different deck, and then we've got Strength. So we've got Taurus, Libra, we've got Aquarius, we've got Leo. Very creative energy, I gotta say. Make sure that's in view. Yes. And the bottom of the deck, we got the Tower. Mars energy, so it could be Aries, could also be Scorpio. Okay, so there's been a shakeup in your career and finances in the month of February. Okay. Now, when I did the general reading, I did say it felt like you were going to be leaving something behind and moving towards that new beginning. So that is definitely what the Tower represents. Tower's not always bad, okay? It sounds terrible and it looks terrible in the images, but the truth is, it is something that needs to happen, okay? It's some sort of event that's going to happen that's going to shake up your world. But the universe is like, look, you didn't make the changes. We've given you all the signs and synchronicities. You ignored them. And now we're going to make the change for you. That's what the Tower is, okay? So, something's going to happen that's going to shake up what you're doing. I feel like it's going to get you out of this hermit mode, if I'm being honest. You got the Solitude and Hermit. This is you being stuck in this hermit mode, not doing anything. I said in your pre-shuffle, it felt like you needed to take action towards something. It felt like you were in that hermit mode. You hadn't been doing anything, even though you wanted to, but you hadn't been progressing. You hadn't been taking action and moving forward. And I feel like the Tower's going to come in and shake things up in a good way so that you can actually move forward, take action towards what it is you really want, and start setting things in motion. You're going to have to with that Tower coming in. Like, you can't just sit back. Things will get worse if you don't make a change. Even after the universe makes that change for you, you're going to have to be forced to actually make that change. Now, I feel like this is going to take a lot out of you, if I'm being honest. I feel like for you to progress forward, you've got to take kind of like a leap of faith. I feel like for a lot of you, this is creative, if I'm being honest, with the Empress here. Some of you could actually be stepping into the spotlight with the Star, is what I'm picking up. I do feel like you're going to have to find courage and that inner strength and assertiveness with the Strength card here to actually progress. I think that's what you're lacking. You're just kind of just not doing anything, and you've got to make this change. But since it's for the better, I feel like you're going to be stepping into this energy where you focus on a time of prosperity and abundance. You're going to be doing what you love and finding pleasure doing what you love, okay? Getting recognition, Star, and the 3 of Pentacles here, but also it feels like the Empress as well. Getting recognition for your work, coming up with better quality work, okay? Being paid well for what you do, working well with others, working on your reputation, and also this talks about, again, creative endeavors. You can see she's actually carving a marble statue, okay? So, Empress, creative. 3 of Pentacles is creative. I feel like a lot of you are working on something creative. It doesn't have to be. It could be whatever it is you've wanted to do for a long time, and you are just going to be pushed in that direction by the universe, okay? I do feel like with the Star card here, this is like finally a light at the end of the tunnel. What I love about this is the Hermit and the Star. The Hermit has the Star in the lantern. That's the actual star. So, and the Hermit goes within. The Hermit, you know, goes into that solitude, does some meditation, some spiritual work, and really does a lot of introspection, and it's all about, you know, self-discovery, and uses the star as a guiding light through the darkness, through that period of solitude. That's the wish fulfillment. Like, I want to be at this spot in my life, but how do I get there? Go into meditation, try to figure it out. Here comes the Tower, and the Tower is going to lead you into that direction where you once dreamed about being, right? So the star talks about, you know, the end of challenging times, dreams coming true, and like I said, light at the end of the tunnel. So I feel like for a lot of you, your career and finances are really going to start improving in February once you get over this Tower moment. Once the old is gone, it's like out with the old, in with the new. And, you know, in the pre-shuffle, even though it's just a general reading, you had that action card, you had that solitude, you also had truth come out. So I feel like the truth in this situation is that Tower moment coming in. You're getting truth and clarity about your direction in life. If you felt lost, I think the Tower's coming in to help you and push you and show you, you know, it's going to, those pieces of the Tower are going to just crumble and fall down, and they're going to block a path that you're not meant to go down. But they're going to open up the new path that you are meant to go down. And, you know, I'm looking at this pleasure card, and you could see the actual path leading up to this gateway. And I feel like you're going to walk through that gateway. It's going to be, you know, you being happy, doing what you love. And that's the direction you're being led towards. So, that's what I have for your career and finances. I do think finances will be improving because Empress talks about abundance and prosperity. But I feel like you have to get to this point where you're doing what you love, Cancer. Getting recognized for it. Getting out of hermit mode and into, you know, this productive energy before you'll actually start seeing results. Okay? So, those are the messages I have for you for the, you know, career and finances. I'm going to be moving over to the love part now with the singles, and then in a relationship, and then in separation. So, thank you so much for watching. And if this is where you leave me, I will see you in my next video. Alright, Cancer singles, what is, Spirit, what's happening for Cancer singles in the month of February? What is happening for single Cancers in the month of February? Okay. So we've got past life relationship. You have known each other before. We've got separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Interesting. Then we've got calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Bottom of the deck. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Interesting. Okay, let's get some more cards. Spirit, what is going on with Cancer singles in the month of February? What is going on with Cancer singles in the month of February? One more, please, Spirit. Cancer singles. Thank you. So we've got 6 of Cups on the bottom. This talks about children or your childhood or just nostalgia and things from the past, looking back on the past with happy memories. Romanticizing how things used to be. This could be also, interestingly, a past life relationship. So we've got 4 of Wands here, which talks about long-term stability. And lots of celebration. Could be attending a wedding. So if you could really be focused on trying to find someone that you really want to marry, that's coming through. King of King of Wands. So this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And we've got the Hermit. The Hermit loves coming out in y'all's reading. Virgo energy. Spirit, what are some messages you have for Cancer singles for the month of February, please? Woo, those just went flying everywhere. Let's see. Okay. We've got the Ace of Cups and the Four of Cups. That makes sense with the separation. What messages do you have for Cancer for the month of February for the singles, please, Spirit? Cancer singles for the month of February. Okay. Oh my god. The Tower again. What is happening? Wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we've got Queen of Wands, so that's a match. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Okay. So, I feel like for a lot of you, something's coming to an end. I'm just going to call it. There's two different messages I'm getting here. And what I'm seeing is, you know, with the Tower here, the Four of Cups, the separation, and even the Hermit, it feels like a breakup that has happened in the recent past. I feel like this Tower came in and kind of shook things up. I don't know if you guys discovered something that you didn't want to discover, and that hurt. I feel like you've been in sort of like this, I feel like people, you know, the Hermit mode for me is like after a breakup, people kind of go into Hermit mode a lot of times. But there is a separation here. Now, this isn't the in separation reading, but I feel like for me, I'm reading this more as like a breakup. Like you two broke up. It might be that this, for a select few of you, you could still be kind of on-off in contact, but not really together. So technically you are still single. So that's for a select few of you is what I'm getting. There's some sort of recent breakup. Now I feel like you are in that Hermit mode. Four of Cups and Hermit to me is like stuck, stagnant energy. Not really wanting to accept new love offers. You can see the Cups coming in, which is funny because we got the Ace of Cups that came out, and that's what I think of. Somebody offering an Ace of Cups, and you're just like, nah, not feeling it, you know, because you just, you know, you went through something. But it feels like, you know, you got this energy where you're just kind of like chilling out, doing your own thing. However, you're calling in your soulmate, and this is a past life relationship. So, you do have new love coming in. That's what the Ace of Cups talks about. Somebody coming in, offering you their cup of love, their heart, you know, a deep emotional connection. And on top of that, it is very deep. If it's a past life relationship and a soulmate, you know, past life soulmate, that's probably like the best you could probably get, you know, when it comes to love. It's like you two are already familiar with each other on a soul level. It feels like you've known each other for many lifetimes, and you probably have. Even if you've never met in this life yet, once you do meet, it will feel like you've known each other all your life, right? So I feel like you guys have been manifesting in somebody. It could be this King of Wands, or just somebody who's very fiery and passionate, who's in that leadership position. Might be in the spotlight, you know, just somebody who's very inspiring, you know, and ambitious. It's just you calling in what it is you really want in a partner, a life partner. And I feel like you're trying to call in somebody that you can marry. That Four of Wands energy, you might be seeing 1111, that is an 1111 card, but it's about celebration, peace and prosperity, ultimate contentment in your personal life, and it is, again, a marriage card. So I feel like you're trying to find somebody who you can marry, who is your life partner, who you can live happily ever after with, you know? Somebody you can have a family with, if that's what you're looking for. I just feel like you okay, honey? You okay? Sorry if you hear my dogs. You okay? And I just feel like you're looking for that. And it's just, you know, you haven't found it yet. So, I feel like, you know, this Tower moment came in, and, kind of shook things up. But it's something that needed to happen. If it was a breakup, it just needed to happen to put you on the right path so you do find this past life soulmate. Because if you stay with the other person, you wouldn't, it would have been off course, right? Past life soulmate could have ended up with another past life soulmate. That would have been interesting, right? Also with this Tower here, I feel like this is exactly what's going to happen when you finally meet this past life soulmate. Again, could be this King of Wands, could be a Virgo, I don't know. It doesn't matter, it's just what the energy they embody. I feel like when they enter your life, it's going to shake everything up. So if you have not been through a breakup and you've been single as a Pringle, it feels like when they finally come in, it's going to shake up your whole world. Okay? And that separation card could just be that you two have been in separation in this lifetime. Right? You haven't met in this lifetime. So it's just you two finally meeting and going, whoa, who is this person? I know I'm meant to be with, be with this person, know them on some sort of soul level, and that's what it's going to feel like for a lot of you. So that's what I've got for you singles. I know that's pretty, straight to the point, but I feel like for a lot of you, you've just been in this energy where you've either been single for a while or you've been through a breakup recently. But either way, you are calling in a soulmate, a past life soulmate. And I feel like this person's going to make you very happy. I feel like you're going to have a very stable foundation, long-term commitment, and you guys are just going to, have a reason to celebrate once you do find each other again. So, that's all I have for you singles. I'm going to be moving on to the in a relationship portion and then to the in separation. But if this is where we part ways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Alright, Cancers who are in a relationship spirit, who are taken, what messages do you have for them for the month of February? Cancers who are, ooh, that went flying, in a relationship, what messages do you have for them for the month of February? Oh, okay. You deserve love. You are lovable. Somebody out there needs to hear that. Then we've got a flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And then we've got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Bottom of the deck, we've got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Cancers who are in a relationship for the month of February? What do they need to know, Spirit? What do Cancers who are in a relationship need to know for the month of February? One more, please. Oh, okay. We've got Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. So this is a very generous, nurturing energy. This is like a love of family and home. It's that earth energy. So a lot of you could be spending time with your partner, really just working on, I don't know, I'm hearing some of you could be doing DIY projects, but really spending time with your partner, working on your home, or spending more time at home with your partner. Maybe you two are busy working all the time. You want to spend more time together. We've got the Four of Cups. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. Speaking of working all the time. Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Okay, Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancers who are in a relationship for the month of February? Eight of Wands flipped over, so some fast-moving energy. What messages do you have for Cancers who are in a relationship for the month of February, please, Spirit? Six of Cups. It's a soulmate card for me. Past life relationship. Not being in a past life soulmate relationship with your current partner. Okay. Okay, we've got Six of Cups. The Fool, Aquarius energy. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Then bottom of the deck, we've got Queen of Cups. More nurturing energy, more, Queen of Cups is like, she's very intuitive, emotionally stable, caring, compassionate. So this could definitely be the energy that you and your partner are in for February. What I'm seeing though is, you know, I mentioned at the very beginning before I pulled the other cards that some of you could be spending more time or trying to make more time to spend with your partner because of that Queen of Pentacles. So we got 2 queens then. Yeah. Spending more time at the home or with your partner, fixing up your home, something like that. And then as soon as I said, you know, you might be working too much, and we've got the 8 of Pentacles here. So yeah, 4 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, Magician. I feel like with the 4 of Cups, it's talking about like a stuck, stagnant energy. Not seeing some sort of opportunity that's headed your way. So that can be kind of like a warning card, like just in case. Keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, whatever. Something is headed your way. But for a lot of you, I feel like because you might work a lot, you and your partner, it's more like the relationship has kind of hit like a lull. Like it's just kind of like flatlined. And I feel like a lot of you, there could be an opportunity for you to get out with your partner in the near future and do something. With this card though, it feels like either you or them is not really feeling it. Whatever this opportunity is, it's like boredom. It's like maybe you are the one who wants to get out, and as an example, it could be the other way around. And, you know, you're just kind of bored of just doing the same thing, just work and come home and watch, you know, Netflix or whatever. But it's like you make the offer to, hey, let's go check out that museum, or let's go check out, I don't know, something, you know, hey, you want to go out for Valentine's? We never do that. You know, we always every year we order in and to avoid the crowds, or, you know, it's like you are making an offer to get out and do something, or they are, because it feels like you guys really just take a lot of time to work. 8 of Pentacles is all about just working hard, like putting your nose to the grindstone, and not looking up until you're done, until you're finished with something. It does feel like it feels like you guys are going to improve your relationship in February. I'm saying that because it feels like something that you two are trying to manifest, or you're trying to manifest some sort of change. It feels like you're kind of looking back on the past. Like when you guys first got together, it was, you know, you did this or you did that. It was like happier times, like that honeymoon stage. And you're like, man, we used to go out and do this or that. Or I remember when we used to go there to eat, or, you know, it's like, and then you got out of that honeymoon stage and it just kind of, you know, just kind of got bored, like kind of like in limbo. So it feels like you're kind of looking back on the past and all these happy memories you've had, and you're like, no, I'm going to try to manifest some sort of new, I won't say like opportunity. This isn't like career or anything, but some sort of new endeavor that you two, or situation that you two might be wanting to pursue together. And I do feel like it's going to happen. I feel like you've got to have a little bit of patience with this. Try not to overdo it. I feel like everything in moderation, you know? Don't be like all at once, like, oh, we got to have a jam-packed weekend together when we haven't been out in forever. No, just like, you know, it's something that I feel like you're going to suggest, and your partner's going to be like, yeah, okay, sure. And you guys are going to kind of move forward and, you know, take this situation that you've manifested and like turn it into some sort of like new beginning, where maybe it becomes a thing with you guys. I know this is very specific, okay? This is coming through, though, where you guys, you start to head in a new direction with your relationship. You start to become more adventurous, maybe like you used to be. But you guys also have a thing, I'm hearing. I don't know what that thing is. This is going to be different for everyone. Maybe you do a thing where you get out on Saturdays and you just go for a drive, okay? You just blare the music, you go for a drive on back roads or something like that, you know? Or maybe you promise each other every Friday night you go to a new restaurant or cafe or somewhere you've never been before, and you guys, you know, do that after work. Or, you know, it's like, I don't know. You get out and you go hiking on Sundays. It's just, or cycling, you know, you go out on your bicycles and explore different places. It could be anything. It could just be, you know, there's limited, you know, amount of things I could come up with here because of time, but there are technically limitless possibilities for all of you. So, you get the idea. It's like it's something you two just do together. And I feel like it's been a long time coming for a lot of you. And I feel like this is really going to stir up some more like romantic feelings. And you guys are going to be very flirty with each other. Not that you aren't already, but you know what I mean? Like where it feels like for a long time, if you've been in this kind of stagnant energy with your relationship, it feels like it's not the same lovey-dovey romance that you've had, maybe like fairy tale type romance you've had in your mind, which I feel like, you know, that doesn't usually happen. You have to be realistic. It happens for some people, but most of the time, you know, reality sets in, and it's not that somebody doesn't love you, it's just everybody has different love languages, you know? You got to figure out your partners. Some people give gifts, and some people will tell you they love you, you know? Everybody's different. So I feel like for some of you, you felt kind of left out. Not that you don't think they don't love you or anything like that, but it's more of like you just felt like everything was flatlining, like there was nothing happening, and you felt like you wanted to change that, and you decided to finally take action and start doing more things together. Because like I said in the beginning, it feels like you two had a lot going on in that honeymoon stage, right? Where you got and you went to a lot of places, you traveled a lot together, went to a lot of different nice restaurants, stayed at a lot of nice hotels or whatever. You guys could have gone like camping for all I know. And you did it all the time, and then it suddenly tapered off and it was like nothing. And so I just feel like you're kind of bringing that spark back in the month of February. So, and it may start with a Valentine's Day date, I don't know, but that's what it feels like. So that's all I have for you. For those who are in a relationship, let me know how it goes. If this reading resonated, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if this is where we part ways, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Hello, Cancers who are in separation. Let's see what's happening for you in the month of February. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancers who are in separation for the month of February? And one more, please, Spirit. Oh, that's too many. I don't need like 4. I need 1. What's happening for Cancers who are in separation in the month of February, please? Cancers in separation in the month of February. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we've got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Basically using manifestation. Like, what do you want? Okay. We've got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And make sure that's going to be... Yep. Okay, and then we've got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancers who are in separation in the month of February? Okay, your energy right off the bat, the Chariot. Some of you are going for it. Some of you are also moving forward. Let's see what else cards have to say. One more, please, Spirit. Cancers and separation for the month of February. What other messages do you have? Thank you. Queen of Wands at the bottom. So this is like believing in yourself, having confidence that you can manifest what it is that you really want, making your dreams happen. Wow, okay. So speaking of dreams happening, we've got the Star. So we've got the Chariot, your energy. We've got the Star, Aquarius energy. Then we've got the Page of Wands. So that is Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancers and separation for the month of February? What message do you have for Cancers and separation in the month of February? Okay. We've got 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. So let's see. We've also got 5 of Pentacles. We've got 7 of Wands. And we've got the Lovers, Gemini energy. So let's talk about it. Make sure everything's in view. Yes. Okay. What I'm seeing for a lot of you is that you're not feeling optimistic about your love life at the moment, being in separation from this person, okay? I feel like there's a lot of negative thinking, a lot of, I don't think we're going to get back together. This person could have actually ghosted you or just stopped talking to you altogether with that 5 of Pentacles energy. That's my ghosted, feeling left out in the cold, somebody not returning your calls, text messages, anything like that. So it feels like somebody almost just kind of dropped you, just kind of blocked you or ghosted you, just something like that, where it's just cut off communication. I feel like there was a lot of arguments between you two, a lot of feeling very defensive, like feeling like you were right about something and having to stand your ground. They felt like they were right about something and had to stand their ground, and it led to a lot of conflict, chaos, arguments. Yeah. I feel like for a lot of you, though, it's this energy where I feel like you've had to go through some healing, but I feel like whatever this is, for a lot of you, it's coming to an end. I feel like they kind of moved on and left you behind. That's the energy I'm getting for a lot of you. Now, there's other messages coming through, so please stick with me if this doesn't resonate just yet, but it feels like for a lot of you, they left you behind. They had this energy where they were just kind of done, left you in their dust, moved on, peaced out, and I feel like, you know, you were really upset about it. I feel like you've had to do some healing. But I also feel like it's one of those situations where you kind of don't know where you stand with this person. Like, it may be where they breadcrumb you. Like, they'll ghost you for a bit. You don't talk for weeks at a time. And then suddenly they come back. And they come back full force. And you're like, what are you doing? Like, I thought we weren't talking to each other anymore, you know? And then here they come. And then they have some sort of weird excuse as to why, you know, they had to go cool off or, you know, whatever. Oh, I was just thinking about you and I just want to see how you're doing. You know, they always try to weasel their way back in, right? So, yeah, it just feels like you're going to be getting some messages from them. Now some of these I'm getting, I'm going to keep this PG, but like passionate messages again out of nowhere is what I'm hearing, with that Page of Wands. And it's going to take you by surprise for a lot of you. Now I feel like this person is someone you thought you would be with for a long time, and you're trying to be optimistic about this, but I feel like it's just not working, Cancer. I feel like it's just, you try to keep an open mind about it. It's hard to remain positive. You're just feeling pretty negative about the whole situation. For others of you, you know, who, you know, haven't been ghosted, that could have happened at some point in the past. Maybe you did that to them. I feel like for others of you, though, in this separation, you know, you really, you're just kind of done with them. It feels like some of you had wanted to make the effort at some point. I feel like this person goes back and forth, wishy-washy. Reminds me of this Gemini energy, where one minute they make you feel like you're on top of the world, you're their one and only with the star here, and, you know, then it goes right back into breadcrumbing, you know, ghosting. They come in and love bomb, you know, and then you're just back to being defensive, putting your guards up, like, what is, you know, what is this? I'll tell you what it is, Cancer. It's toxic. That's what it is, okay? And you're just tired of trying to make the effort. You're trying to stay optimistic, but, you know, you're having a hard time being optimistic about something that's not working out. And if it's not working out, if it's that difficult, then there's a reason for that, okay? Because it shouldn't be that difficult. Everything should be falling into place. Learn a lesson from it and move on. It would be my advice. And I feel like a lot of you are doing that. I feel like you're grabbing life by the reins with that Chariot card. You're taking life by the reins again, and you are just charging forward. It's this energy. Some of you could actually be traveling too, but it's this energy of, and this could have been a long distance relationship, but it's this energy of you're ready to move on, ready to move past this. So you are taking charge of your life again, and moving away from this person who did kind of, like, you know, ghost you, block you, just breadcrumb you. You're done. You are seeing a light at the end of the tunnel with that star card. This is like a positive change after challenging times. So it's like dreams finally coming true. And lovers can also talk about a choice. You always have a choice, right? You always have a choice to pick one path or the other. And with this page here, it talks about new exciting opportunities, okay? It also talks about, like, creativity and stuff, but for this love reading, it feels like you're going to be doing something that's going to propel you forward, something you're passionate about. You're going to finish what you started, and I feel like it's finishing this relationship. You're finally going to get the guts to say, this isn't working for me. I don't deserve to be treated this way. I'm moving on. I'm grabbing life by the reins. I'm in charge now. I'm the captain now, right? And you're tired of trying to make the effort and being the only one who makes the effort. You shouldn't have to. So it feels like you're just going to be moving forward in this passionate new beginning, doing what you love to do, whatever that may be. And you are the one who's leaving this person in your dust this time, right? Where they should be. Because, you know, once you recognize your worth, and you heal, and you have that self-respect, you realize you're not going to put up with this crap from anybody. We don't do toxic anymore, right? We left that behind prior to 2020. So, you know, that's something that I feel like a lot of you are going to be doing. You're just going to be, you know, you try to keep an open mind. You've tried to be open to the idea of maybe this person coming back into your life and you working something out, and it just feels like it's not working. You've tried to make the effort. And for a lot of you, you know, a slim number of you, you will be trying to make the effort and see how this works. And if you can do this again, I don't feel like it's going to work out, because the star on the Chariot here in this Page of Wands tells me that there is, you know, it's been challenging for you two, and you're ready to move on, new beginnings. That's what it is. And then you add in the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. It's not looking good. It's not. Now, you two were together, definitely, for a time where you felt free and, you know, you had a lot of fun, and then it just turned sour. You just realize that person is not your person. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be moving on. Like I said, you're going to be moving on to this new beginning. You're going to be enthusiastic, and you're going to be optimistic about this this new path that you're on, Cancer, away from this person. So yeah, I feel like even though the cards aren't here, I feel like you could be moving, well, technically I could do like that, the Chariot and the Lovers. You could be moving towards a new person. That's what I was hearing. They're moving towards a new person. So you will have a new person in your future. A new lover. Who isn't going to treat you like crap. And they'll be coming in. And once you recognize your worth, you'll be attracting the person who recognizes that as well. So, those are all the messages I have for you. Hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.